To create your cartoon, you're going to use a website called Powtoon. To get to Powtoon, all you would need to do is go to www.powtoon, that's Powtoon.com. Once you've done that, then your screen will come to this part here. You'll need to create an account. It is free, so don't worry about it. And then after you create your account, then log in. After you've created your account, you're going to look in the top corner where it says create, and you can either start from scratch or you can customize a ready-made Powtoon. For ours, we're going to go ahead and start from scratch. Here you're going to look and try to find a theme or library for your Powtoon. We're going to do an example by trying to do some things with U.S. history. So let's try to figure out which one is going to work best for us. All right, we are going to use a template that's going to be called Metro Teacher. So once we scroll down, there it is. We'll click on that one and click on Go. And that should take us to loading awesomeness for our cartoon that we're going to create. When you first log into Powtoon, it's going to ask you if you want to use the Powtoon tutorial. You can go ahead and do that if you would like to. All right, I know that went kind of fast, so we'll go ahead and walk you through as well with our picture. What we're going to work on for our sample, we're going to do some of the cause and effects in U.S. history. So the first one we're going to do that we'll kind of play around with is we'll work on Jamestown. The founding of Jamestown is what we'll work on first. First thing we're going to do is, since everything is going to save, we want to make sure we change that from untitled to giving it a title. So we're going to title the cause and effects in history. And as always, make sure that you save your work. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we'll make a title slide. So over here on the right hand side, we're going to click on the word text, and that's going to put a box in here. Then we'll just double click on that, and we'll also title this cause and effects in history. And then you can kind of play around with it up there at the top if you want to make it centered. You can also change the color to make it more festive, or whatever the case may be. All right, since we're teachers and we're using the chalkboard, we're going to go ahead and make ours white. Here you can also change the type of text that you want to use. We'll make ours look a little bit more professional since we are, wonderful, wonderful teachers. After you've got your title slide and everything looks the way that you want to, then what you'll do then is just click on where it says add a new slide. All right, the next one what we're working on is when Jamestown was founded. Here you have your animated characters. You can also change your background or add images or shapes and things like that. But since we're using this for educational format, then we'll go ahead and keep it as the chalkboard. But we will go ahead and add a person. So we'll just hover over a person, over a character, and then we can just click them, and that is going to add that person into the slide. So you can make him bigger. You can make him bigger as if he's talking, or you can move him down so he's not the same height of the chalkboard as well. And then once you have your person, everything looks how you want to. For us, we're going to add some text, or you can also log on and you can add on sound. Let's do that. Let's add sound to ours. So what we'll do here is we'll add on a voiceover for this one slide. So we'll do voiceover per slide. So once we click that, and then here's the button here where we'll click on record, and then we'll record the information that we want to say about Jamestown. So we'll start recording, and we'll allow there's your countdown timer. Jamestown was founded in 1607. Jamestown was the first settlement in the United States. The people of Jamestown realized they needed a type of government. And once you're done recording, just push stop recording. We'll go ahead and save that one. I think that it sounded wonderful. So here again on Powtoon, everything, it gives you more options. So do we want to adjust the recording to fit the timeline? We're going to increase the timeline length to fit the recording, which is what we'll probably do here to make it a little bit longer, so it can fit our person and what we're doing there. And once we finish that one, you can again add text on there if you want to, and if not, then you can just click on add new slide. And this is pretty much all that you have to do, is play around with everything. Once you have your characters, each slide is going to be something different. So make sure that you're just adding your new slides, and then once you're done, you're going to save your work. And then after you save it, you want to make sure that you export. And we're going to save it to My Powtoons. Or you could also, again, you could upload it to YouTube or so on and so forth. But this was the cause and effects in history. And our category is education, and we can make it public. Click on next, export it to Powtoon. And there you are. So this is how you and your group will work on your project and how you'll get your cartoon created. And then once you have everything, once we go over to the next slide, then you'll see an example of one of our cartoons that has already been completed. But it's very simple how to use, and this is how you use it.